Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. If this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing or joining us on Patreon or all that fun stuff. I don't usually film this part, but is anybody else super particular about rotary cutters? Like, I'm using this one. I love my Fiskars one, but something's wrong with it. I mean, I think it might have to do with the fact that it's like 20 years old. But I have another Fiskars one, which is the exact same one. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that these two are the exact same thing, basically. Right? Something's wrong with this one. This one's my favorite. These are exactly the same. I don't like this one. I don't know why. I like my Dollar Tree one. I don't know where it went. I mean, it's hard to believe that I would lose something in my house, but, you know. What if we watched the entire Twilight Saga tonight? No? Yeah, I didn't think. I thought that sounded like a terrible idea. Business. Enough. So I am cutting out a wreath, clearly. And I was like, let me film this just so I can, because I was like, let me remind me to ask if people hate that rotary cutters. But I found a sign at business. Come on, baby. I will drag you to hell. There you go. Lay down. All right. He's situated now, y'all. He's traumatized. The dog in the back keeps attacking him. That neighbor dog thinks that I am not above framing him for murder. I will do that. I will ruin that dog's taxes if he tries to break through the fence and get my baby. I'll run his credit score. I'll frame him for murder. I will look at his old tweets that say derogatory things about cats. And it's not the dog's fault. I know that. Nobody be like, oh my god, he's so mean to that dog. It's not the dog's fault. It's the owner's fault because they're freaking idiots over there. And I want them to... I don't know what the happy medium is between not be alive anymore and move away. Because I feel like even if they move away, I know they're still going to be around somewhere, being terrible neighbors to someone else. So, like, I don't know. If anybody can think of something between them not being alive anymore and not living next to me, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if they do somehow turn up missing and I am indicated as a suspect and the police find this video of me talking about them not being alive anymore, this is satire. I feel so bad. Like, the whole situation over there, like, I feel bad for the dog because it's a dog. I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for the wife. But, like, I don't know. I can't speak on other people's situations. I know I do it every video almost, but... Oh my god, that guy is terrible. He's so angry. Like, how are you so angry? If you hate children so much, first of all, why do you have 15 of them? I don't even know how many kids they have. Every time I look over there, it's like 3 new kids. There used to be more. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I'm afraid to find out. And then they got a bunch of chickens. And then my other neighbor called the parish on them and was like, hey, these people over here, these terrible people, they got chickens. So they got rid of the chickens and they got the dog. And I was like, kind of miss the chickens. for the neighbor I told them about the chickens because the chickens feed. We're bringing in a bunch of rats. And I was like, oh, I found an enormous dead rat in my backyard, and I just assumed business killed it because he's a vicious hunter, you know, because he's part wolf. He's part wolf and part coyote. Oh my god, please do not cut mesh like me, where, you know, you barely make it out with your fingers. My back is killing me. I'm very tired. But my back feels better when I'm not laying in bed. So that's fun. Remember when my back was hurting before and I was like, I just need to go lay down, it'll feel better. Now it hurts, but it feels worse when I lay down. Okay, well, I don't know. Isn't it crazy how different the length of this mesh can be? One's Joann's, one's from Hobby Lobby, maybe? This one's from Joann's. Okay, so that's probably just an extra piece. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry that piece of mesh fell on you and almost killed you. Thank God you're a survivor. Okay, hopefully I edited out me dragging that chair all the way across the living room. Let's go through a refresher course here on how to wire a frame. Look at this. How long are these? Okay, they're 12 inches. It's the same as the business. You were standing on my bag of Christmas presents. Lay in your bed. Deco mesh fell in his bed, y'all. He's traumatized. Come sit. Come over here. Get in your bed. Oh, no. There you go. No, you want to lay on the... Okay, good. Good. If somebody asks me why that Christmas presents stink, I'm going to say it's because you kept laying on them. Okay, these are the what are they called? Wire Garland ties. They sell work forms like this. Y'all know I don't mess with work forms. Just because I can't keep 15 different kind of work forms in stock. Also, if I were to sell you this base, based on how I price my wreaths, I'm going to use $1.50 because I'm going to use one whole pack and half a pack to get 18. This is $1. So that's, what, $2.50? So if I sold you this base, it would be $7.50? $2.50 times 3 is $7.50? Yeah? If I bought a $6 work frame, that would cost you $18 right off the bat. So that's where I'm at. I mean, some people are okay with that. I just, I don't know, it seems unnecessary to me. That one's not very even. I mean, if this took up like a tremendous amount of time, I probably would be ordering work frames. It's just, I don't know, what do you order? Like I said, I would probably pick one color and be like, this is what everybody's getting, because I mostly use the same type tables for every wreath. Yeah, because you don't see them anyway, but I'm using these with the intention of you seeing them. And these are very hard on my hands. So yeah, there's 18, there's going to be 3 in each section. I usually do a center, but I'll probably do the center in a pipe cleaner. Just because I bought 3 packs of these, which means I can do 2 wreaths. Because, no, I bought 3 packs. 3 packs is 36, and there's 18 ties per wreath, so 18 times 2 is 36. And I don't want to buy another one just to do the crossbar. Yeah, I went to Walmart this morning and found I think it's black and white. It's kind of like a rustic sign that says Christmas Tree Farm. Where? Farm Fresh Christmas Trees? Yeah. It was a yard stake. I just ripped the yard stake part off. I was going to save it to make like a rail, but I'm a strong man, so I ripped it in half on accident. And yeah, I'm just throwing stuff over there because my giant garbage can I bought is in my office right now. Where I am battling not only an ant infestation, but there is a teeny tiny lizard. Y'all, I swear this lizard is like this big. And every time I see him, I think it's like a bug, and I go to step on it, then I'm like, wait, that thing has a tail. I cannot catch it. It's so fast, it's so tiny. I saw it in the bathroom, then I saw it in my office, and when I was coming here, I saw it in here, and I was like, okay, I hope that's the same one, and it's just not like an infestation of baby lizards in my house. But do you think he'd hang out in the bathroom because there's water in there? Okay, so I'll tell you why I already frame, and look at that. That's a lot of coverage already. Not orange. I feel like this was a bad idea. I already hate touching this thing. Am I out of... I think I'm out of white pipe cleaners. That's cool. Alright, so my sign is black and white. But I think I have, I mean, y'all saw, I was like, let me tell you about the mesh. Y'all already saw the mesh. We done there and done that. I think I want to do the black mesh on the bottom and then do the other mesh on the top. This is my last roll of this mesh, y'all. Yeah, remember when I had like 52 rolls of it? Ow! Crap! Let me see if I like this, and if not, we'll alternate them. But I think I like the... the snowy bits. gonna start in the inside though, because every time I start from the outside, I get kerfuffled. So yeah, there's a nice alternative if you want to do, you know, if you don't want to use the pipe cleaners. I will say that I do not have as much left over. You know, normally I have like, I mean, I probably have an inch left over, which is enough to put some ribbon in if I wanted to. But it's also, if I put ribbon in it, you're gonna see less of the green. So you do have more clearance when you use the pipe cleaners, probably just because they're thinner. But yeah, I mean, that's cute. You cannot see the black at all, but whatever. Let me just show you the sign, and then I'm gonna cut this off and finish it tomorrow. I thought this one looked very, like, classy. See, it had a little thing glued on the back. It just says farm fresh Christmas trees, pine, spruce, fir, cedar, cut and carry. And I will probably go over here. I want to keep this one real rustic, so I'll probably use buffalo check, and I don't know, I might look, I think Dollar Tree has like some rusticy looking ornaments or something like that I saw. They also have giant buffalo check glitter ornaments. Oh, and you know, I also made some plaid ornaments that I might be able to use. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I have attached some pipe cleaners to my sign. This one didn't go through. There's a little dimple right here, which that doesn't bother me. Nobody's going to see that unless they're right up on it. But just to make sure I didn't get any down here, I put a little piece of cardboard down, so, you know, it just provides a little bit of a buffer. I'm just going to put some glue on here, just to keep those from slipping out of the staples. Can you go in there? Cool. Alright. Let's see, I have this green flannel. I have a red buffalo check. Black and white buffalo check. This that I really want to use because it's nice ribbon. This has green in it. This has green. This has green. So I think I'm going to put this in the back because it's so big. This is from Michael's. I got it like, what is this usually? $14.99. I think I got it for $1.50 right before I went to the grab bags. And it's a nice ribbon. It's just very floppy. Freaking glitter everywhere. Alright, so let's do I want like a traditional bow for this? What do you guys think? Let's go 12. I'm using like the furry side as like this, well, not the flannelly side, but you could use this side too because it's just as nice. Okay, So these are 8-inch loops. That's gonna fall, but you know. So how are you guys doing today? It is a new day for me. I spent the day being completely over everything. Like I went up this morning, I got up this morning, I don't know what I did this morning. Was I working on that wreath this morning? I don't think so. Anyway, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Ended up falling back asleep. If you were my good scissors, would you even be in this room? Really? Okay. Well, I'm sure y'all can see them somewhere on this table, I just can't. So when I got up, I called my sister and I was like, hey, you wanna go off? So I went off. I had to go to the freaking post office, which I don't know what it is about people in a post office down here. They're like, oh, well, I have all the time in the world. So this woman in front of me, she was mailing like 35 phone cases. And she was like, I need those delivered next day. And it was like $60. And I was like, oh my God, nobody needs a phone case that bad. But she didn't have anything to put them in. She didn't know where they were going. She had to like look a address up on her phone. She had to put everything in a box. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, I literally just have to drop this package off. But I was about to say the stupid post lady, but she doesn't let you leave unless you have a receipt. I was like, I don't need a receipt. It's not 2004. I've already printed the label. I've paid. I don't need anything. Can we just not do this? But so I'm standing there, and the woman in front of me is just like, oh, let me see, let me look at it. She's like digging through her text messages, and then the woman's like writing out the label, and I was like, can I just leave this crap here, please? So I was in no mood. So I got that sent, and the only thing I send through the post office is things that weigh less than a pound, because everything else goes through UPS, which gets dropped off at CVS. So I sent one thing today, came home, got an order for something else, and I was like, okay, so then I have to go back to the post office, and then I was like, well, if I'm doing that, then I'm going to make sure that I send out the Sign of the Month Club, too. So I got those boxed up today. I got another thing filled, and I'm just like, I want to go to bed. I'm ready for bed. So I did that. I went to Dollar Tree with my sister. We went to Dollar General. We went to Goodwill. Just kind of making the rounds. And I was going to go by my mom's, but by the time we got done at CVS, where I had to go drop off a wreath, I was just like, I'm going to go home. And today's the second time that my car just would not start, and I had to get up, get out, open the hood, and like hit the hammer, like hit the battery and like jiggle a cord around because something's loose. I don't know. My sister was like, this is just what I need today. And I was like, seriously, what else do you have to do today? You have absolutely nothing to do every day of your life. So calm down. I will fix it. I just bought you cat food, so be quiet. I want to use that black and white, but then I feel like let's stop where we're ahead with this bow. So I'm just gonna put some green in here, I think. I love these giant rolls of ribbon that I can't fit on my spool holder, so I'm just like piling everything up. just going to do a small loop for the center. Goodness gracious. So I got back home. I had just enough energy left to take the dog out. And I got in bed. Took a moment to relax, so I got in bed. I think I ate lunch at some, when did I eat lunch? When did I wake up? Did I fall back asleep? I don't think I did fall back asleep. Come on. I mean, I laid back down on a heating pad. Wholly traditional Batman. Am I zoomed out all the way? Why can I not have any space? Oh. Alright, well that didn't help much, but I'll take it. I was so ready to move. Alright, I'm gonna put my sign on first. This is a pretty big sign. I want it to be able to come over as far as I can get it. I don't know why I'm so hot. Yo, this table, this freaking TV, this bow. Seriously? Oh my god. Can everything not just stay where I put it for once? It's like every time I turn around, something else is falling over. My lemonade. Lemonade's so gross, but I don't have anything else to drink. Everything else has caffeine in it, and I'm just like, no. I'm going off with my mom tomorrow. I'm super excited about that, because I just, like, I need a day. I need a day. I have to go pay my rent tomorrow. But maybe not, because I don't even think my landlords are in town. They retired, so they, like, go, like, road tripping. But they couldn't get money last month for the rent because of the hurricane. Everybody's like, we're only taking cash, so everybody went and got all the cash at the ATMs, and I was like, I need to pay my rent. So, I have to drop off this month's rent and like half of last month's rent. And I don't even know if they're in town. Oh my god, this sign's really heavy, y'all. But it's also really nice. And it's only $5. Okay. I don't know what happened to my scissors. I mean, I know the pink pair that I was using just fell on the ground, but I don't know where my black ones are. Alright, and now please enjoy a word from our sponsors while I go look for my scissors. Oh, they're right here. But still, I'll be back. Okay, I have kind of gotten things cleared up a little bit. This poor Bo. Oh my god, Bo, I'm so sorry. We deserve so much better than this. Yeah, whoever designed this ribbon, they were like, hey, we're going to make a flannel ribbon. Somebody was like, that's really cool. And they were like, but we're not going to make it very nice. Like, we could spend basically the same amount of money to put a slightly higher gauge of wire, slightly lower gauge of wire in there to make it a little sturdier, but we're not going to do that. And somebody at Michael's was like, okay. Whatever you think is best, as long as you don't end up pissing anybody off. Which doesn't piss me off. I'm just like, could you give me something to work with here? Yo, I stumbled into like wreath making TikTok. I was like, oh wow. So she's making choices. I also found, this is funny. This is recently up, like it was uploaded, because I was like, when did this person upload this? Because it's hard to say, like when you do a video on YouTube, whether or not someone is inspired by you without giving you any credit, or if they're just straight up copying what you did. I found a video that is remarkably similar to one I made around Christmas time last year. It was one of the last videos I did, and I see it in my recommendeds, and it's like, how to make this out of this, and I was like, oh, I was like, that kind of looks like the one I made. And then I clicked on it, and it was 98% the exact same instructions. It was different materials. Mine looked better. But it was just like, okay. Which, alright, I mean, you do you if you can't come up with an original idea. But that is now, I mean, things where it's like there's absolutely no like, it's not open for discussion whether or not this person, whether someone has directly copied a video that I've done, because it's happened. This is the third time where I'm like, I'm willing to bet. Like, if you gave these person, sat this person down and was like, hey, where'd you come up with this idea from? One of them was from a, I don't know, super well-known wreath maker, but just someone who I posted the video, and the next week she did a live, almost word for word, explaining how I did what I did, and yeah, like very just, like, and if I see somebody, I'm like, oh, well, they put a bow up there and a sign up there. I'm not going to think for a second that somebody is going to copy this design, and I'm going to be like, oh, they stole that from me. But like when I do something that's actually like me, like one of the videos, I had this idea. I was waiting to get what I needed to get to do it, and I kept checking YouTube every day. I was searching for every like variation of the terms to see if I was the first one to do it, because I was like, I'm gonna be the first one to do this. I'm gonna get so many views. I'm gonna get. This is when I was still waiting to get my channel monetized again, and nobody came up with it. I posted my video, and then as soon, oh, okay. Is my weeding tool underneath here? As soon as I posted mine, it was like less. I posted mine on Monday. She went live on Friday, and I was like, oh, well, it's a strange coincidence. And then someone with a paid group was like, make sure you check out our coaching group, or whatever it's, our design group, whatever it's called. We made so many of these things, and it was the ornament clusters. Just a lot better because they didn't have to go to Dollar Tree to make theirs. And I was like, oh. And I couldn't see the video, obviously, because I'm not gonna. I don't have it in me to pay people. These are from Dollar Tree, by the way. These little cute little burlappy ornaments. But then I saw them again, the same ornament clusters, and they not only made them, they use them in the exact same way I did on my Christmas trees. I was like, okay, well, like, and a lot of times I'm just like, Adam, quit being so paranoid. But those were the 3 times where I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, you stole that. Which, like, I am absolutely fine with whoever watches this video. If you see something that I do, whether it's something like this where 100 other people have done this exact same wreath in different ribbons and different signs and different mesh and different ornaments, different embellishments, whatever, like, go ahead. Be inspired, do it, whatever. But when I see somebody who doesn't need to copy someone else and they do it, I'm just like, man, like, you have everything. Do you really have, like, really? Like, even the one with the live, I was like, really? I mean, I am struggling every day to put out content. And to see that, and I'm just like, y'all couldn't have said, oh, I saw this on this channel. You couldn't have thrown a little bit of a promotion my way. That's one of the reasons I quit quilting. I'm pretty sure we talked about this already. I know somebody took one of my classes that I taught. It was a 5-hour-long class. They bought the class, rewrote it as an article, and got it published in a quilting magazine. And to this day, I am still just like, what part of you thought that was okay? And when I confronted her, she was like, I emailed you. And I was like, yes, and I didn't respond because the fact that you were asking me if you could take my idea and have it reprinted as your own without giving me any credit was so ridiculous to me. I didn't think anybody would actually do that. And I was like, you know what? These people don't deserve me. But yeah, aren't these cute? They have little stars on them. They had, I think they had Christmas trees, and they had deer. And I was thinking the red was too red, but I kind of like it. Oh, I'm getting a tan on my arm right now. Wow. Come on. Settle down, glue pot. I would like some, All I have is boxwood. I want like some piney things. I'll grab some tomorrow when I go to Walmart if they still have them. I'm telling you, for $5, you can get 5 of those 98-cent picks from Walmart. And if you place them in a wreath correctly, it looks like you have a, you've done it on like an evergreen base. I like this, but I think I want some more. I think I want some more. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Or let me drink half the bottle like a maniac. Oh, good God, that's heavy. Please don't fall over, please don't fall over, please don't fall over. Stay. You'll think if I say please don't fall over enough, it'll actually work. Get over this way, what are you doing? Alright, let's do 8-inch tails, 6-inch loop. I love that when you go cut, nothing happens. Come on. So these are basically funky bows, but I'm gonna put them in more like ties. I am gonna wire them in individually. What did I say? I'm gonna wire them individually because there's not much wiggle room left on those Garland ties we put in there. Oh, that lemonade made me nauseous. If I drink something too close to after I've eaten, which it hasn't been close to after I've eaten, I ate a while ago, I get very nauseous because it takes me forever to digest my food. And I'm not doing tails on here because I don't want the wreath to become overwhelmed. This ribbon feels nicer for some reason. It's weird. What is that, like the golden ticket? Michael says like, hey, every 10,000 rolls of ribbon we're gonna make, one of them's not gonna be crappy. And I got it, and I won. These scissors, y'all. They're testing me. They're testing my commitment to the Lord. I saw this thing on TikTok today, and it was a girl, and she's like, I don't know if she was raised Lutheran, maybe. I don't really know the different facets of Christianity. But she said she was raised Lutheran, and she said that, she said if we're supposed to live as Christ did, Um, she's like, it sure would be nice to see more people acting like that instead of saying, no, I'm not going to wear this mask because it makes me uncomfortable. And I'm not going to take this shot because you're not going to tell me what to do. And I'm not going to, um, I'm going to spread misinformation. And I'm not going to, I don't want my tax money going to this. Oh, look, there's another ornament. I don't want my tax money going to this. I don't want this to go into that. And, I was like, where is she going with this? Because she's like going on and on and on. And she's like, do you think Jesus was comfortable when he had his, when he had those nails through his hands and feet? And I was like, oh, okay. I said, go ahead, Miss Thing. But she was actually a lot more coherent than I just was. You think Jesus was like, I love this? No, he wasn't. He was uncomfortable. He didn't like it. I was like, I don't think anybody's saying he did. But I got what she was saying, and I was like, very well put, young lady. I love Jesus. Y'all need to start acting more like Jesus. And I was like, yeah. I've gotten some kind of use out of this green ribbon, huh? Why do I feel like this is in every wreath I make? Is it because I have 50 yards of it? I'm just like, let's do it. Ah, my head's itchy. Freaking burlap. See, my mom's coming over tomorrow. We're going to go to the Walmart in the east. We're going to go get a sandwich. We're going to hopefully clean up some more because we cleaned up last week. And so she's like, what do you want to do tomorrow? I was like, will you help me clean up? She's like, is it still clean from last week? And I'm like, I kind of had a lot of orders to ship out this week, so kind of. But at the same time, no. Gotta clean the toilet. I have to, I told one of my new patrons they asked if I could make them some signs, and I was like, I guess. And I made one of them, and I was like, oh. I was like, I don't know if this one looks right. And I was like, it'll be fine once I put the vinyl on, and put the vinyl on, and I was like, I don't know if this one looks right. I was like, oh, it'll be fine once I seal it. And then I put sealing, I put polyacrylic on it, and I was like, it'll look fine after it's dry, and then it's dry, and I was like, it'll be fine once I put some more polyacrylic on it. Y'all, anyway, this sign's got like 1/4 of an inch of polyacrylic on it, and now I have to make another one because I'm like, it's not fine. But you know, at least I wasted a lot of time and money making it. And I changed the blade of my Cricut. Oh, I changed the blade of my Cricut, and then I go and cut the vinyl like I always do. Same settings, just hit vinyl, hit cut. Y'all, it cut straight through the vinyl, straight through the backing, halfway through the mat, into the Cricut. I was like, oh my god. I was like, how sharp is this blade I just put in here? So then I had to cut 2 things of vinyl. I cut the second one with, you know, like less pressure. Same exact thing. I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I got my money's worth for these blades. I think it's like 20, it might be 30 regular blades, 15 thin cut blades, and then 15 deep cut blades, which I only really needed the deep cut blades, but those are the ones they sent me like 3 times too. that's a nice answer to doing 3 big bows. Cut that a little shorter. And you, I feel like you could go a little shorter. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want them to be all the same length, but then you get to something like this and you're just like, I need to cut these down, so I need to do what's best for this wreath, you know? I think this could be a little bit shorter. I was watching this thing on Disney Adults and I was like, oh my god, these people are crazy. Oh my god. Oh god. Like, and it was like a criticism of them. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's not for me. But like, it's also not hurting me in any way. So I guess because I watched that, like, it's recommending like other videos to me, and it's like these people that are like in Disney, and I haven't been to Disney since I was in high school. And I've always, I mean, y'all know how I am with Christmas. I've always wanted to go to see Disney at Christmas, like do the Christmas stuff. I know I'm never gonna get to do that. And like it doesn't, like I don't know. It's hot no matter when you go. I mean, it's freaking Florida, but like I've never been the person who's like, oh, I want to go walk around in the heat all day and do things, but like I really would like to see Disney during Christmas. Like even now, like during Halloween, I'd like to see it too. Just, you know, be able to like go and do things and buy stuff and eat places. And I'm like, I can't eat places and I can't buy things. So I'm like watching this video, this girl who's doing all this stuff, and I was like, I'm jealous. I was like, that's probably why people don't like this, because, you know, they wish that they had the money to do this, like me, or they wish they had like the, like, childlike naivete to still enjoy stuff like that. Like, you know, it's all make-believe. It doesn't have the same effect on an adult as it does on the kids, but for the Disney adults it does. I just think that would be really nice. But I'm like, you know, that's not going to happen for me, and that's okay. I'm very used to not really, I don't want to say not getting the things I want, just like being like realistic about things that will and will not happen for me. Like, I'm not going to have kids, and I'm not going to get married, and I'm never going to see Disney at Christmas time, and that's cool. Alright, but you know what? I am going to make a lot of really nice wreaths. So if you like this one, you can buy it on Etsy, where you can purchase other wreaths like it. You can join us on Patreon for $5 a month or $20 a month if you'd like to join the Patreon sign club, where you get a sign delivered to your door every month from yours truly, handmade. You follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I don't really understand TikTok, but you know, I'm trying. And if you want, you can tip me however much you want to send me to Disneyland for Christmas. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Hey baby, you wanna go to bed? Me too.